Conor, first day of pre-season, first session done. How was it?
It was tough. I was just saying then, I was very happy to be here until doing that session. But after it's done, obviously it's the first tick, first day done, so I'm pleased now it's over, but it was hard work.
It always, and the gaffer said this, seems to be a boiling hot, sizzling day as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, you look at the British weather and you think it's been lashing down, probably most of the weeks we've been off, and then you turn up first day and it's just an amazing day, so I think the gods are looking down on us.
Does it kind of feel as if you haven't been away, because the season obviously last season finished so late, had a very short break, and now you're back into it again?
Yeah, I still think we got a decent break. We got 5 or 6 weeks off in the end, which is a good break. It's what we needed, but yeah, it does feel like it was yesterday that we were on these pitches training, and yeah, just nice to be back, working hard.
How did you spend your break? What did you get up to?
I mostly spent it in my mum and dad's house at home and in Liverpool, and then I managed to get away for 5 days to Portugal, which was nice, just before it went back on amber.
You sneaked it in.
Yeah, that was a bonus, so it was nice to get away.
How important is it, that little break? Because people kind of forget that you guys are people. You're not just footballing machines, and after a season, especially as it was with all of the restrictions and just the weirdness, just to kind of take your mind totally off playing even football.
Yeah, massively. I think the mental side is more than the physical, to be honest. I think the physical, you can pretty much pick it up quite quickly back again, and I think it's more the mental side. We played a lot of games in quite quick succession, so it was more just having a mental breather, but then after a few weeks off, you're sort of chomping at the bit to get back doing things again, because you're so used to having sort of a routine and structure in your life. It's like when you have to break it, what do I do now? But it was nice to get away, and I was very fortunate too, so it was just a case of relaxing and then building up again for this season.
There was obviously one decision that would have been on your mind at the end of last season. It was whether to re-sign and rejoin Argyle. Here you are, so you did. How happy are you about that?
Yeah, I'm delighted. It wasn't a case of not wanting to stay at Argyle. I just had to take some time out to think about it and assess my options, assess what was there, and it wasn't a case of Argyle having to sell themselves, because I've been here 3 years. I know what the club's about, I know how good it is to be here, the facilities, the fans, so there's so many pros. It was in my mind, it was probably a little bit of, I'd been away from my family and friends for 3 years, and it was a case of, do I want something maybe back closer to home? But in the end it was pretty simple once we got it sorted, and I'm happy to be here.
And obviously, off the back of last season being a real good season for you personally as well, you kind of think, let's push on and go again this year, I imagine.
Absolutely, that's what I think every year. I want to try and maximise the season and do as well as I can and help the team in ways that I can, and I think that we can be confident in working hard for each other and having a good season this year, as is always the aim. So we've just got to put the work in on the training ground and hope that continues.
You've got 5.5 weeks of pretty tough work. I imagine.
It's the first day, relax.
Sorry, I'm hammering it down, aren't I? Speaking of the first day, though, a couple of new guys have come in already. How have they integrated so far in the kind of 10 hours or so they've been here?
Yeah, it's only been short, but yeah, got to know them quite well, and I'm sure over the next few weeks we'll get to know them a lot more, and they seem good lads already, so I'm sure they'll fit in nicely.
Brilliant. Okay, and I think Luka Modric has been watching your strikes from last season with yesterday's goal. Did you watch the goal?
Outside of the foot, was it?
It was outside of the foot.
Yeah, I thought it was left at first, but yeah, no, I think I'll have to watch that a few times and learn.
Brilliant. Conor, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Always.